right? How you guys doing on YouTube? How you guys doing on Facebook? No. I rushed a little bit today. How you guys doing? I'm gonna start. This is the page, first of all. This is the only page I will ever do live feed on at night. Um, so just so you guys know, my other page, I will keep doing the live feed, but this is on Facebook, by the way. I know people watching on YouTube. So I'm also on YouTube. How you guys doing on YouTube? I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the comment. I can't get back to all the comments, can't get back to all the emails, but I really do appreciate you guys. All right. I really, really do. But here we go. This video, first of all, this jacket, got it from, this is the third time wearing this jacket. I don't know why I wore it. I just saw it in the closet. I was like, I need to wear that jacket. Bought it 2002. It's the number 48. You guys know anything about Usain Bolt? This is his jacket. So now my Usain Bolt jacket. So I like it. My third time wearing it. So I think it fits me. Anyway, food preparation, guys. As I said before, canned foods. It's very important that you get yourself ready to stock up on canned food as much as possible. Get your essentials. You need things like you're gonna need protein. Obviously, beans is a very good source of protein. Yeah. However, beans you like it. There's a lot of recipe. My diet really is more on the vegan side of it. I do a lot of stuff with beans and jasmine rice, but you have to be creative. I like to cook. I'm a guy. Even though I'm a guy, I do like to cook. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I like to eat. And I really don't. I'm very picky with what I eat. I don't like people to prepare my food for me. I'm kind of that person. Anyway, stack up on food as much as you can, guys. It's going to be a very, very interesting future we're having. Earthquakes is getting really bad. I don't see agriculture lasting for too long anymore. I think people need to be more self-sufficient. Get books, preferably hard copies, because if the grid ever go down, you can't access this knowledge. It's on your iPhone or your iPad, and you can't charge it. So make sure you have books in hard copies, guys. That's extremely important to have. Learn how to grow your own crops. That's going to be extremely important. So I'm not saying certain people are in certain location where they can't do that. I get it. You got HOA and so forth, but have the knowledge of how to is extremely important. So you don't really have to practice yet, but you can also try to find hobbies that help you practice stuff like this. Maybe not around your house, but you just be creative and think outside the box. This is the best time to think outside the box. Don't be routine anymore. Trust me. Being comfortable now will, honestly, can I keep it real? If you're comfortable, it's a good chance that might cost you your life. For what I'm seeing that's coming, you can't be comfortable right now, because when you're comfortable in your normal way of life. You go to work, you go home, you pay your bills, you sit down, you watch TV, you go to sleep, right? That's what most people do, and that's their comfort zone. But if you keep doing that, and when basically things get real, how are you going to survive? You can't, because you didn't prepare it. It's all about preparation, guys. You gotta prepare yourself. Michael Jordan, the best basketball player ever. I'm wearing the same Bolt jacket. Huge fan of Usain Bolt. Yeah, he practiced. He has to prepare himself. Michael Jordan has to. LeBron James, you name it. All the great athletes, all the great singers, they practice. They have to practice to be on top of their game. Same thing with you right now. We all have to do this. This is the great equalizer, man. All right? The great equalizer meaning that there's nothing in the world to stop this. No one can save you from it. The only person that can save us from this is the person that actually created us. Our creator. Yeah. Daddy's coming home, and daddy's going to want his gold. And oh yeah, that's why I wore this. Daddy want his gold. So I got to remind you guys, daddy want his gold. All right. Now I might get off the topic a little bit here, but they came here. One of the main reasons why these celestial beings came to Earth is because of gold. I don't want to get too much into that. It's not in the Bible, but you know what? The Bible is an historical book. I love the Bible. I found the information elsewhere. the Chaldean account, the book of Genesis. There's another one called the Chaldean account of the book of Babylon. It's an amazing book. I read both of them and I've gotten a lot of information from them. All right. So prepare yourself, guys. Food, that's the whole point. It's essential. Canned food, essential. All right. I don't want to take too much of your time. So you guys have a great day. No, sorry. I didn't want to come up. I think I have some more time on. All right. Here we go. All right. I thought I had something I had to get to. I'm sorry. I forgot that I actually, yeah, anyway, forget about that. Yeah, canned food. Get as much as you can, like rice. Get your hands on rice. Get as much as you like. Try to get as cheap as possible too. Yeah, I kind of lost my frame of mind. You don't have to shop expensive, guys. You don't kill yourself. No one know what the future look like. We just have, as long as you have foresight of what worst case scenario look like, you prepare for that. We all want the best. We all want the best to happen. I do. I do. I don't, you know what I mean? I really don't want what's coming. I don't. But I know doing critical thinking that it's a very high chance it happened. All right. So what I'm doing on my part, this is what I'm doing. Stacking up on food for me is a must. I am stacking up on food. That's a must. And everyone around me is stacking up on food. All my friends are. They have to. They have no choice because I tell them to. At first, they thought I was crazy. They said, Nick, you're crazy. You're constantly telling us to stack up on food. What's your problem? I said, stack up on food. I know it was going to happen. I didn't have the proof yet, but the knowledge I had the knowledge, not the proof. But you know what I have now? I have the proof that helps my knowledge to convince my friend to stack up on foods. A couple of my friends. And you know what they're doing? They're stacking up on food because they realize that the craziness I was saying was correct. Tiatwaki. People in the military know what that words mean. It's basically the end of time as we know it. It's not the end of the world because the world's been here for a billion of years. What's happening, folks, is a 3,600 year cyclical cycle. That's what's going on. All right? It's not common knowledge. It is not. You have to do your research to know exactly what I'm saying. I'm not just speaking to speak. I've been doing this now for 13 years. I read about it every single day for 13 years. Research for 13 straight long years with mentors, good mentors that knew everything about it. They take a liking to me and they choose to give me, embark this knowledge, hoping that I could accept it, process it, and how I would deal with it. And this is what happened. They put me on the right path, give me the right information, and slowly let me go myself and see how I find truth. I did. Found a lot of truth. Scary. Extremely scary. I've never seen truth this scary before in my life. It's the scariest truth of it, but you know what? I'm happy and I'm contented and I'm peaceful. Scary meaning that it's something that's uncommon for humanity to experience right now. Because no one is used to going to bed and getting 20 earthquakes a night. It's going on. People in Iceland, people in Greece, they're living that now. That is their reality. Remember, it's not yet on your doorstep, but it's going to find its way there. Do me a favor. Don't quote me too much on exactly. In Jeremiah, I think Jeremiah 30. I think Jeremiah is in the Old Testament. It's Jeremiah 31 verses 5. I'm not 100% sure on the date. He spoke of this. The destroyer shall come against every plain and every valley. Not a valley or plain will escape, because the Lord has spoken. The quote, the verse, I know by heart. I'm not 100% sure on where in Jeremiah. So I know it's Jeremiah 31st. I'm not sure if it's the 5 or 6 or 4. I'm not, but it's somewhere around there. That's what he said. And that's the vision that was given to him. The destroyer. That's the same thing. That's the same thing the Anunnakis call this thing. The destroyer shall come against every plain and every valley. Not one will escape, because the Lord has spoken. And that's what he's going to do. And we can't stop it. Now, we can prepare ourselves for this, because we can't stop it. You see where we're at now? Can't stop it. But how can I prepare myself? How can I be ready? How can I avoid the idiots that's going to be wandering? I'm going to teach you guys how to do that. All right? First of all, the idiots are going to be wandering during the daytime. They're too stupid. And that's the truth. When this whole place goes completely dark, which it will, because there's no way the grid can withstand these earthquakes. Come on, folks. Steve Wonder could see that. Ray Charles can see that. I'm not being facetious. I'm being a pragmatic realist. Okay? When that happens, which it will, I don't know when, I'm just giving you what I'm seeing because of the data I have collected. It's my foresight and critical thinking. When that happens, folks, you don't want to walk during daytime. You want to move only at night. You want to sleep during the daytime. You have to be nocturnal. This is how you're going to survive. You sleep on high levels. Make sure you could actually see a person before they see you, because you got to be on a higher level than them. That's the only way that can work. I was actually taught by a Navy SEAL. That's training they do in the Navy SEAL. Okay, so I'm teaching you guys this because they taught it to me. So I think it's within me to give it. You have to be nocturnal. You have to learn how to survive without electronics. You have to learn to trust people. You have to learn to discern who to stay away from. Trust people meaning that you can't survive this alone. If you think you can, you're sadly mistaken. You don't have eyes in the back of your head, do you? Man, I wish if I did. I don't. You're going to need someone to watch your six. Always. You know what your six is, right? It's your back. And you have to make sure that you're watching theirs. Also, you got to choose someone that you don't mind taking a bullet for, and they don't mind taking a bullet for you. No, that's a whole nother ballgame, right? Because the way people are these days. How do I find people like that? It's really not hard if you understand about the laws of attraction. For me, it's easy. Honestly, I'm not being cocky. I'm actually being serious. Whoever I want to meet, I become that person. Think about it. Whoever I want to meet in life to make me better, I become that person. I treat people how I want people to treat me. So if I want someone to trust me, I have to trust them. I don't trust people that don't trust me. I really don't. No, I stay away from people like that. I don't give people reason not to trust me. But if I meet somebody and all of a sudden they have trust issue with me for no reason, I don't want to know that person. I stay away from them. Those are not my type of people. But you don't give it away either. This is how you find right people in your life, folks. You know what the first thing you look for in somebody? Integrity. I look for three things in people. I'll tell you what I look for. This is how I choose people: integrity, intelligence, and energy. I repeat that. First thing I look for: integrity. If I can't find that, I don't continue. I stop. If I find that, I look for intelligence and energy. If I find all three, that's the person I want to be around because I value those things. Those things are important to me for me to grow. Anyway, that's beyond the point. It's just making your situation a lot better. That's not what I got on here for, but I'm already here. So why not give a little bit more information than what I plan to do? But it's really all about food. Get books, get knowledge. How to scavenge your own food, how to plant your own food, how to grow your own plants. You need hard copy, folks. Stay away from anything electronics because your electronics at that point will not work. I promise you, it won't work. That nice car you have in that garage, it won't even move because you can't even put, it's not going to be able to put gas in it. When the gas is finished, where else is it going to go? You're going to go to the gas station and pump it in? Can you see yourself pumping gas without electricity? When the electric car that you have in your garage, when there's no electricity, can you see yourself charging it? Can you see yourself moving that car? You can't. The car at that point have no use to you. You see how crazy that is? The stuff that we depend on is no longer in use. The day that hit me, that was years ago, man, it blew my head off so fast, knowing how vulnerable I will be. What is my backup plan? If I can't get food out of the supermarket, out of the grocery store, out of wherever fast food joint that you guys buy your stuff from, what am I going to do? What am I going to eat? How am I going to eat? What do I eat? Because what if I eat this and it kills me? Because it's poison. It will kill me if I have no knowledge. I will die if I have no knowledge. But if I know how to scavenge and if I know what plants to eat, what edible plants I can eat that won't kill me, I will live. I will have water to drink if I know how to purify water and make it clean so I can actually drink it. And it's actually extremely simple. Guys, I know this is going to blow a lot of people's mind. There's water everywhere. It doesn't matter where you get it, man. As long as you put that thing underneath fire and you boil it, all the contamination in that water comes to the top. You take it off of it, you strain that water, you let it cool, you drink it. That is one of the cleanest water you could possibly drink. But they don't want you to know this. They rather keep you stupid. Because if you know this and people know this, they're not going to want to buy bottled water. They're not going to want to use the water in the tap. They won't make any money. You see the reason why you see the purpose of doing these things to people? Make them dependable on a system, not self-sufficient. No, this is the time to be self-sufficient because the system, that grid, come on, folks. You've seen the numbers that I'm putting up, right? My friends on YouTube, you guys probably don't get to see it sometimes, but I'm going to put more video on YouTube showing the number of earthquakes that we're having. And this is for the people on YouTube, all right? Kansas off the chart. They had like 6 yesterday. They got like maybe 2 or 3 today. I'm not sure. California off the charts. Africa off the charts. Iran off the charts. Indonesia, the numbers through the roof. Oh man, it's a party in Iceland. It's a party, and the hurricane and the earthquake is hosting it. The earthquakes are hosting one of the biggest party ever in Iceland. They're getting hammered. New Zealand off the coast in the fault line. Puerto Rico. Man, Puerto Rico. Whew. Phil, man, I have friends in Puerto Rico too. Puerto Rico, man. You guys be safe over there. If you guys from Puerto Rico watching this video, I don't know if this will ever get to Puerto Rico, but you guys be safe. You know, stay safe over there, guys. It's interesting. I know you guys are not familiar with what's going on with the shaking and stuff. It's not something I've been watching this for a long time. I've never seen that happening to Puerto Rico before, but it's they're shaking. Puerto Rico is shaking. So you guys be safe over there. Anyway, go backtrack. We'll fear the places. Idaho. Whew, it's a party in Idaho. Earthquake having a party in Idaho. Idaho's getting hit because of the tremors coming from California, because Idaho is literally it's like northeast of the state of California, over there beside Utah. Utah is getting hit, not as much. Oh, California, I don't even want to go into California right now. California is getting hit pretty hard. It's shaking over there. Alaska is shaking there. All over, Hawaii, yes, Hawaii. It's getting pretty bad over there. It doesn't stop in Hawaii. Doesn't stop. The Virgin Islands, Dominican Republic, Colombia, New Mexico, Mexico. Wow, man. It doesn't stop, guys. I'm telling you. Wow. I mean, I'm trying to keep up with these readings. Sometimes I'm like, are you kidding me? Oh man. You guys want to play a great drinking game? Start watching Earthquake. Every time an earthquake happens, you just drink. I promise you, it is gonna be an interesting one. Anyway, it's a joke. It's just letting you know the numbers are getting extremely high. I don't want you guys to be aware. It actually increased in the United States this month 100%. Last month it was only like 345. Now it's close to 700 quakes in 30 days. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, like compared to like places like Iceland, but this have never happened here before. It had never happened. This is the first time I ever seen it, or I've never read anywhere in the past where this happened. The only place I've read about this, let me tell you, Revelation, the book of Revelation. Earthquake shall be in diverse places in the ocean. The subduction zone is sinking, it's moving. It's in the book of Revelation, folks. That's the only place I know about. And the Colburn Bible on Sumerian text. That's where I find these information. Not on Google, not on the web, because it didn't happen in modern time. It happened thousands of years ago, because our universe is cyclical. It's a cycle. We go through the same cycle every 3,600 years. And we're at the end of it, where a planet interacts with our solar system. NIBIRU, however you want to call it. Tell me what it is. Get food ready. Have your pantry. And when you stock food, this is something I came up with an idea. I was just stocking the food one idea just hit me. I've noticed, I mean, I'm very observant. I'm kind of detailed. I look at the date and I notice some dates are like 2 years longer than others. So what I do, I keep the dates, the products I store my products according to dates. You know why? Because I eat the product that's going to expire first. So I get to use all my food source. If I go through it, I will eat every single one of them before they expire. So that's a great way of saving. How do you store your food in your home? You don't want to tell people. No. It's like telling people you got $1 million in your mattress. Yes, I'm telling you. Food is going to be that valuable. Yes, it will be. Mark my word. Food will be the most valuable thing you could possess. Yes, I promise you. Not going to be a Jaguar. It's not going to be a $3 million home. It's not going to be a house. because you can't even stay in it because the walls are shaking. You don't eat, what's going to happen? You don't drink anything and hydrate your body, what's going to happen? You're going to die. There's no other way around it. So what's more important? Haha. I got you, didn't I? Anyway. Stack up, guys. Get ready. It's an pretty interesting time. I'm happy to be alive. Extremely happy. I pray every day. And as I said, I'm not a religious person, I'm a spiritual person. I pray every day. Any chance I can pray, I pray. And I ask God, I let him know I'm extremely grateful. It doesn't matter what I'm going through or what lies ahead. I'm extremely grateful. I'm grateful for the knowledge you've given me. I'm grateful for the chance that I can actually explain this to people and try to wake people up. I'm grateful for that. I don't know why I'm doing it sometimes, but it's in my conscience too. It's like I've been pulled to do something and I'm like, I don't want to do it sometimes because it's nothing. It's just this is what comes with it. It's the responsibility that comes with that. No one want to wake up to somebody, wait, next thing you know, I get a whole bunch of email people telling me I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, and whatever, you're that, blah, 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 blah. And nothing's true. People just tearing at you, stabbing you any chance they can get. But sometimes I'm thinking to myself, like, there's a reason why this was given to me, this knowledge was given to me. Why should I go to my grave and not share with people? It doesn't make any sense. There's a purpose for this. I was given this for a purpose. I know within myself. And whatever that purpose is, I figured it out one day. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm doing this because it's in my gut feeling too. And honestly, I really don't like to be around people. It's not my thing. But I love humanity. I have a special love for humanity. I really do. Every time I see a news where like certain countries, it doesn't matter where they're from. I don't care if they're Arabs, Jews, whatever. I don't care. If somebody's dying because they can't eat food, I take stuff like that. For me, it's those are my sensitive areas where I don't want people to go to bed knowing that somebody's dying because they can't eat food. That to me, I that's why I feel sorry for humans like that. I have that love for them where I will feel sorry for them because I know that when you die like that, it's not an easy death. I am aware of that. I have enough knowledge to know that's one of the most painful deaths on earth, of hunger, of thirst. It's a slow death too. It's not a quick death. It's slow and painful. Why would you want to wish that on somebody? Why people do that? Knowing that. So me knowing that, knowing the fact there's going to be a food crisis, how many people do you think are going to go through that? Come on. A lot. I'm just doing my part. Stack up on food, guys. I can't stress this enough. You don't have to go crazy with your money and food. Honestly, I go to the dollar store. I try to get as much canned food out of that dollar store as possible. I'm keeping it real. I'm not a guy who shop in the dollar store, but I got to be smart. If I go to the dollar store, I'm buying something like normally it's something laundry detergent. I get a lot of my laundry detergent at the dollar store. I don't buy my food at the dollar store. I don't like dollar store food. I don't, but I have to be smart. I gotta be smart. I gotta be smart with how I spend my money. And knowing the fact that I'm not just buying a week of food, I'm buying months of food. Months of it. That's the goal. So I gotta be smart with my money. Watch this sodium. I love beans. Beans and rice. Whew. I love beans and rice. I love that. Rice with beans in it. That's my favorite thing to eat. Stock up on that. Canned fruits, get it. Folks, I don't have any kids, but folks with kids, think of your kids too. Kids like fruits. But what if you can't get your hands on them? You have to be proactive now. Be smart and be proactive. You have to plan for the worst, folks. You can't be saying, hope for the best, but make sure your preparation is for the worst case scenario. All right. I can't stay too long because I have a call that I have to make. I have certain people that I have to call before I go to bed. Certain friends of mine. It's something I've been doing for this is a routine I've been doing for 15, 16 years with a couple of my friends. I have to call 2 people before I go to bed every night. And if a day go by and I don't call, they're going to be blowing up my phone the next day because it's not like me. And they call me every single day. I talk to these people every single day. Now, the day don't pass that I don't talk to these people. So that's why I have to make sure that I get back on my usual routine. My time is 10. I'm supposed to be on the phone, talk to one of my friends. But anyway, I told him I was going to do a live chat, so he's like, yeah, come whenever you're done. So I was like, all right, cool. I do that. All right. Water, get some water. And one thing, get information if you ever want to learn how to purify water. That's going to be very, very valuable. How you can turn dirty water into clean water that make it drinkable. All right. The knowledge, it's priceless. I promise you. Because when you acquire this knowledge, you're going to be extremely valuable to people. So yeah, in those times, people who are aware of what I'm trying to say when I say those times, the ones that have the knowledge of the plants they can eat, how to take dirty water to clean water, how to scavenge for food, how to survive off the land, are going to be extremely important to society. They're going to be the top. They're going to be at the top of the food chain. Yes, it's not going to be the people with the McMansion, the person with the jet, the person with the Ferrari. No, it's not going to be those people because the table have turned. You don't have electricity. How are you going to fuel these things? You can't. So you can't use them. They're done. They're garbage at that point. Complete, utter garbage. Get to that level. And I'm telling you, it's extremely liberating. You're free. But you can only get there when you get the knowledge. That's when it gives you that freedom, knowing worst case scenario, I will survive. Once you can get that here, you're liberated. You're free from it. It doesn't worry me. This thing, I know it's coming, but I'm not worried over it. I laugh. I'm not going to sit there and cry and crumble like what most people might end up doing because they got a weak mentality. They don't have a strong mind. As soon as trouble come knocking, they curl up. I'm not that person. I have to find a solution. My solution was to gather correct knowledge. Luck. I created my own luck. I want you guys to create your own luck. Luck. Learning, L-U_C, correct, K, knowledge. Learning under correct knowledge. Get the right knowledge. You'll be lucky. That's the people society said, oh my God, he's lucky. I ain't lucky. No, I'm not. Trust me, I don't believe in it. I don't. But I can create it by learning under correct knowledge. You create luck and you can survive this. You create your own luck by learning what you need to do to survive. Then people are going to be like, you're lucky. You need food. You have food. You go to bed. You're never hungry. You're always drinking water. Man, you're lucky. Like, no, dumbass. I did my due diligence when I had the time to do my due diligence. I did my research. It's that simple. It's not that hard. I love you guys. I can't stay too long because I have phone calls I need to make. I should be on the phone already, but it's 10:06. All right, guys. Be safe. Appreciate it. I'm going to start doing more live talk on this page. This is the one that I'm going to be basically doing all my live talk on. And at night, only at night, I'll be doing it on this page. All right. I don't spend a lot. And the reason why, though, I don't spend a lot. Unless my friends on YouTube, I'm sorry that you guys are probably getting sidetracked to what I was trying to say. It's on Facebook. If you guys follow me on Facebook, please do. The people on YouTube, get on my Facebook page. The links are in my video description. So happy to see you guys there. Tune in for more information, and as I get it, I'm just gonna give it. I'm gonna be like a sponge to get it, and then I'm just gonna ship it right over to you guys. And you guys take it how you want to take it. I can always you can give a man knowledge, but you can't make a man think. But I'm doing my part. Anyway, love you guys. You guys be safe. Have a great day. God bless. Peace.